So we got one customer with OSPF and he's able to reach using the internet as a backbone area. That's what we saw in the previous class. The internet, in our case, it is between router 3 and router 6. This internet is acting as a backbone area. When I say backbone area, I'm not talking about OSPF area 0 of the ISP. I'm not talking about that. It is the VPN that becomes a backbone. To give you better clarity, I'm going to change this area to be 100. You see, I'll remove OSPF which is running right now. Show IP protocol. The current OSPF is OSPF 1. I'll remove this. No router. OSPF. I'll repeat the same on other routers. So what I'll do is I'll keep it in a notepad. And then interface loopback 0. IP OSPF 100 area 100. Interface F0/0. IP OSPF 100 area 100. At this time, if you go to router 1, you will not have any reachability. Show IP route, there is no route to reach the remote. You cannot. There is no route. We have to fix the score. Show IP OSPF interface brief. Our OSPF is running on loopback 0 and F00. G2/0 is different process ID, so that's not our focus. We are changing that area 0 in the middle so that you should not think this area 0 is what a backbone for the customer. IP OSPF 100 area. Okay, so this I'm going to paste it on router 4. Not changed. Hallelujah. So I have to say config T, then I need to paste this. Okay, here also it is changed. I got a new neighbor called 3333. Right. And I have to paste the same on router 5. And on router 6, we don't have this interface. Router 6. Alright. Now after a few seconds of waiting, I should get the neighbor. I should get the neighbor back. Oh, I'm seeing still it is waiting. Why? Okay, it has come, I think. Alright. Waiting. Okay. Now let us go to router 1 and see the route. Wait some time. Will come. You see, you got routes. And when you receive, it is showing as IA, inter area, coming from other area, which is area 12. And you know very well, without backbone, two areas cannot communicate. But where is the backbone here? We used to learn like this. Area 0 is the only area that can be a backbone. But here there is no area 0. We took OSPF, redistributed into BGP, and again from BGP to OSPF. Usually, when we do redistribution, they are seen as external networks, so you used to get E2. But how? How? We see it as IA. It's because of BGP. BGP VPN acts as a super backbone. What does that mean? Like area 0 carrying LSAs type 3, the super backbone also carries. BGP carries. BGP has that capacity to carry those OSPF information. So even though it is redistribution into BGP, BGP still keeps that originality of OSPF. That is why when R1 receives the route, it can still learn as OSPF route, IA, not someone's route. Ping. Pings. Okay, now next. I'm going to have EIGRP down here and RIP on the right hand side down. Remove BGP from router 7. No router BGP 700. Instead, we'll run EIGRP router EIGRP. What is that we discussed? 100. Binku will run 100. Then to show IP interface brief. On G3/0 and loopback 0, we have this network. So network 73.73, or simply you can say 000. Network 7. Alright, so we got show IP protocol EIGRP. BGP is removed. Show IP EIGRP interface. But we will not see a neighbor. Show IP EIGRP neighbor, no neighbor. Show IP route. We don't have any routes. Alright, so this is running EIGRP. Let it be like this here. Let us go to the other side, router 8. Router 8. Show IP protocol. This runs BGP 800. I say no router BGP 800. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run RIP router first of all to show IP interface brief. Okay, 86 and 8 network router RIP network 8 network 86. We need to give now. We need to give node assembly. Okay. So RIP is running on router 8. EIGRP is running on router 2. Sorry, router 3. Is it 3? No, router 7. Router 7 is running EIGRP, router 8 is running RIP. We don't have BGP in these two now. See, this is 6. Router 7 is running EIGRP only. That's the only protocol that is running here. know the protocol. Like I say, it is running only RIP. There's no other protocol. Next. How are we going to run? How to run EIGRP, which will be aware of VRF. That is what new learning today. R3 should run EIGRP and RIP. So R3 should run EIGRP, which is aware of VRF that we have for the customer. So, same way, R6 should run RIP, which will be VRF aware RIP. Let's begin from R3, EIGRP. Router EIGRP, the autonomous system number matters 100. Here we have a command called address family IPv4 VRF. We have to give the VRF name. What is the VRF name? I think it is new. Let me check. Yeah, here I have written NAW new. Under this address family only I have to say network 73. Never mind, just put no. You will be seeing a neighbor coming up now. Okay, then it should be like this. That is what autonomous system number must be provided. So this 100 is for global EIGRP, not for VRF. But globally we don't have a EIGRP, so you need to put some number and come in. Now here I need to say autonomous system 100. That solves the problem. What happened? Show IP EIGRP interfaces. Okay, no usable router ID found. I'll give a router ID. I'll give a router ID. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do from the beginning. No confusion. Say I removed router EIGRP. I'm saying router EIGRP bingo. Address family IPv4 VRF new. Autonomous system, this 100 should match. Router EIGRP router ID. I'm just giving 133, 133, 133, 133. Network 73. No decimal. This time, neighbor should come. See, it has come. No decimal is not working here. Alright, neighbor has come. Now if I go to the routing table here, show IP route VRF new, I find a route coming from router 7. But this won't be seen in VPN now. In order to put it in VPN, I need to redistribute into BGP. See right now, if I type show BGP VPN v4 unicast all, you don't see 7777. What I should do is router BGP 10 address family IPv4 VRF new redistribute EIGRP 100. Boom. That's it. After you say this, you go and check in the VPN. You will find 777. You see. Seven 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 seven. What is this? This is the metric of EIGRP copied in MED of BGP. So if EIGRP provides metric, that is enough for BGP to handle over the tunnel. So if I have two tunnels to reach the 777 network, the tunnel with the lowest metric will be considered. That's what dual homing is. So MED, you don't need to fix, it is copied. Even in OSPF, you might have seen that the cost of OSPF is too. The cost of OSPF is copied. One is for the link, the tunnel, the other one is for the link between router 6 and router 2. So metric of IGP protocol is copied into MED attribute of BGP is one thing that you'd learn here. Next, I will see this 777 in the VPN of R6 also. 777 has come here also. But R6 needs to run RIP to learn R8 routes. Easy. Router RIP. Address family IPv4 VRF. Name is new underscore cust. Let me see the VRF name, it should be same. Show IPVRF. It should be same case. So address family IPv4 VRF. And here I'll say network version 2 everything. 86. That's it. Now what I'm expecting is the route from router 8 in the routing table. Show IP route VRF. You see you got the root 8 network and 8 network only. You have learned 8 network. And we also have learned 7 network via the tunnel. 3.3.3.3 is the next hop. But the 7 network cannot be seen on router 8. Why? Because we have to take from the BGP and give it to RIP. So we have done only one way. The other way we are doing now. Router RIP. Address family IPv4 VRF newcast redistribute BGP 10 metric, give some hop counts. I'm giving 7 hops. Simply it need not be accurate. So this is to take the route from the VPN and give it to customer. Even though route is seen in the routing table of router 6, VRF newcast, it won't give to router 8 because router 6 and router 8 is not BGP. It's RIP and BGP. These routes are given by RIP from R3. I have to redistribute. Now if I go to router 8, I'll see 7777. Earlier we didn't see, now I see it. You see the EIGRP route here is seen as RIP route, and you see the metric I gave 7, so it shows 7. But the route of router 8 won't be seen in router 7. Show IP route. See, it's not seen. It is not seen. The reason is we have not taken from BGP and given to EIGRP. Router EIGRP, I think some dingo or bingo I gave. Do show IP protocol. What is this? Remember I gave dingo or bingo. Oh, I'm seeing on router 7. I should see it on router 3. 3. Show IP protocol. It shows routing protocol EIGRP, but not clear. Show run section router EIGRP. Okay, bingo. I need to go back again to this family. And then redistribute, I will not see. I'll see the redistribution coming under the topology base. Topology base, redistribute, you see. Redistribute BGP what? 10. And for EIGRP, I have to say metrics, the 5K values. Boom. That's it. Now if I'll go to router 7, we'll see a route now, sooner. Let me check the routing table here. Show IP route new. Okay, this itself is not seeing. The reason is I have not redistributed from RIP to BGP. Router 7. No, router 6 is the problem. I have to go to BGP. Router BGP 10. Address family IPv4 VRF. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Router 6. Okay. Show RAN section router BGP. Yeah, we don't have VRF under BGP. That's the problem. We have not done that before. Router BGP 10. Address family IPv4 VRF. Come on. New underscore cast. And here I need to say redistribute REAP. That's it. Now if I go to router 7, earlier when I was checking the routing table, there was no 8888. Now I got 8888. They are external because they're coming from outside. The metric is too big because I just gave 11111 for the metric while redistributing. Let's now trace route. We are able to reach. So we have covered all the IGP routing protocols on the customer side. They can have any routing protocol. Try this. We'll continue this MPLS in our